Hi, how are you? I'm fine, I hope you are too. Anyway, before you call me names or say all kinds of things to me, I want you to watch the whole video to decide if it's worth calling me names and saying nasty things to me. This video is about my hope that Asami and Korra won't be a couple, not only because such things shouldn't exist in the first place, but because it's a series that children watch. Of course, not only children, but it's suitable for children, or at least should be suitable for them. I know there is a comic that shows the two of them kissing, but that doesn't mean that this thing should exist mainly because of what I said before. I don't understand why everything needs to include this kind of content. I'm serious. I may have already uploaded a video talking about it. Still, because I speak Hebrew there, I don't know what chance you will see it, especially if you don't speak Hebrew. If you know someone who does understand Hebrew, ask him or her if they can translate for you what I mean. At least there will be the link to the video in the description of this video, even though it's about a certain series that has this thing. Anyway, I don't understand why people are so sure they are a couple now. Is it because they were holding hands? Is this enough to make two people a couple, regardless of who they are and whether they are men or women or a man or a woman? It's completely ridiculous. I used to react to this every time there was a male character and a female character spending time in the same place and at the same time, but now I have to react like this every time there are two characters and in the same situation, no matter how old they are. What happens to them in the series and why is this happening them? The only thing I wouldn't be surprised to see in the series about the next Avatar is that if that series Avatar talks to her like Korra did to Aang, Korra tells her that she supposedly married Asami and adopted twins. Whether it's twin boys, twin girls, or twins that are a boy and a girl or something like that. I'm trying not to get sick of this idea while I'm writing this text because it repels me. If you want to check the rest of their videos as parts or full episodes, you can check them, but if you want to check videos similar to this one, you can check the channels that appear on their channel where it says, channels, is there, home, videos, and so on. So check the channels that appear on their channel. They probably have quite a few YouTube accounts that talk about the same things that they talk about, with and without connection to the cartoon series I'm talking about. If you would like to see videos that talk about what I am talking about, I have listed them in the description of this video. I know I say the words, I hope, a lot. But I want to say that I hope this LGBT troll will disappear already because I see it everywhere possible and it repels me very much. I don't understand why there are so many people who encourage this disgust. Let's not talk about the fact that they encourage porn and things like that in children's books in school libraries. I swear to you it happens. I'm not making this up. If you don't believe me, check it out in your children's schools. If you have children of that age in elementary school, at least talk to those you know who have children this age and tell them to check it out when they have time. If none of you will have time for it, then ask the children if they are taught sexual things, LGBT or anything related to this. If not, that's very good. And if so, then I hope you're not one of those people who would be okay with being taught these horrors. If I had children, I would never want them to be exposed to this. Let's not talk about it. I wouldn't want him to learn about it. Anyway, I'm not saying that Korra doesn't deserve a happy ending with the one she loves, but I can't see her getting it with Asami like Zuko didn't marry Mei in the end. That's what I understand from the people who read the comic books. Just because Korra and Asami kissed in the comics after the series, it doesn't mean they will be together afterward. You saw what happened with Korra and Mako and Korra with Bolin. Neither of them is in a relationship with each other. I'm mainly talking about Korra and Mako and Asami with Mako. So I want to ask for those who think that Korra and Asami will be together. How can you know that they will be together for the rest of their lives and not break up at some point like Zuko and Mei broke up? Or at least according to the comics. I'm not saying they won't have a happy ending, but I don't think their so-called relationship won't be a part of it, that's all. This whole thing of making everyone and everything LGBT disgusts me not only because of the thing itself, but also because of all this coercion by all kinds of people. I mean, quite a few people push them in series, movies, and especially in these pride parades. Not only that, some people dress up in drag and read stories to children in kindergarten. If that's not repulsive enough to deter and disgust people, I don't know what is. What happens in series and movies for children is perhaps nothing compared to these things like the pride parades and drag queens in kindergartens. but it's still something terrible. We need to get rid of it sometime before it deteriorates to places we cannot stop, if we are not there yet. I'm really glad I wasn't exposed to this abomination until I was 16. If you had asked me at an earlier age than that, do you think boys can marry each other? I would have told you that it was impossible, because marriage was meant to be only between a man and a woman over the age of 18, especially if they're not family members. I would say the same thing if you asked me about two women. It's quite a shame that it's problematic to say that lately, or at least while I'm making this video. If you are one of those people who want movies and series to be free of all this nastiness so that even children can watch them, share this video wherever possible on the internet, click the like button, and subscribe to my channel for more videos in Hebrew and English. No matter what your original language is, I'm sure you'll enjoy it. You will like some of my videos, or at least some of them. Well, see you in the next video, whatever it is about.